Started well, that's right. Super Eagles, after the African Cup of Nations, played a friendly match against Ghana, and they got this victory, 2-1 over Ghana. Also tested some players. I mean, some players played for the first time for the Eagles. Not just the players, we have a new manager. I can call him the interim manager, but as far as he's concerned, Mutiu is definitely the man right now with the team. And we're looking at what we should expect. I mean, as we look forward to qualifiers for the FIFA World Cup, which of course we'll play some matches in this year 2024, and I can tell you that I'm looking forward to how many games we're going to play and win, considering that the development in African football is growing every time. I mean, every day I should put it, because you're going to have more players, more African players playing abroad for club football. And so we got this one, and I can say that I'm excited for this new chapter. Yes, Cyril Desert scored the first goal for the Super Eagles of Nigeria against Ghana. I mean, a penalty shootout. I mean, it was calmly taken, it was calmly scored, calmly converted. And I'm sure he cannot wait to score more goals. Like I said this morning, we also welcome back some players that were injured. I mean, before the African Cup of Nations. I mean, Wilfred Ndidi, I mean, partnered with Franco Onyeka. So we now have two midfielders. I don't know how the new manager will be partnering the two players. If they're playing together, I mean, as starters, or one will be starting ahead of the other, and of course do some substitution in the course of any game. All right. Well, I'll be talking more on the Super Eagles in the course of the show. Until there is also the MPFL matches coming up this weekend. Not forgetting, I don't know if the matches even hold. When it's the international break now, so I mean, some of the home-based Eagle guns should still be in the Super Eagles playing friendly matches. I mean, yeah, but I'm seeing on some football platform, I mean sports platform here in Nigeria, that will be MPFL matches, but which of course I don't think it should be. Anyways, there is also international football, talking about European qualifiers, so Euro 2026, as well as updates from Africa Games, where Nigeria really did well. I mean, finished second. If it's ended, we'll see about that. There's also other sports, tennis, boxing, Formula One. This weekend is the Australian Grand Prix in Formula One, and looking forward to all of that, and a little bit of transfer news. That's right, transfer news coming in, especially when it comes when it gets to this Paris Saint-Germain captain, talking about Kylian Mbappe. All right, welcome to Sports Trip on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. My name is Dari Johnson. It's good to be back. Remember, on the show, you can give me a call, be a part of the show. The number is 0809 9120777. Not just traffic updates now. You can also call me to participate, ask me questions, or even put your contributions across in the course of the show. I mean, the show is ending by 12:45. So you have about 26, 26, 20 something minutes, thereabout more. Also, remember traffic updates on the menu. I'll give that as many times as possible before the end of the show. Welcome once again to the show, Sports Trip on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Okay, traffic updates now. Let's see what we have here. There is okay. This update from the Otedola Berger House is a good movement from Otedola to Opik, and the return journey from Opik to Otedola is looking good. Generally, Ojodu Berger is cool and calm, except from grammar school to VIS, which is slow due to palliative works carried out by the by men of Lagos State Public Works. All right, so officials on ground doing the needful. Okay, let's see some more. Okay, men of Lagos State Public Works doing some palliative works at VIS and what school. So there is small incident from Ikorodu at 11:20. There was an incident. Alijinwo Sabo roundabout is the location. It's a mechanical fault, engine problem, and of course it's a Tata Red Bus. Registration number was there. Tow truck has been contacted for prompt evacuation, but it has caused backlog of traffic inwards Sabo roundabout. Of course, traffic officer, traffic managers right there doing the needful. Let's see some more updates right here. Okay, still the same that I've been talking about. And for the live camera updates, the stretch of Obafemi Awolowo by Allen Junction is free in and out, except for the traffic light alternation, which of course means that if you're having slow movement, it means that the red light is facing you. You have to wait until the light turns green. All right, moving from there now to the Oshodi Apapa Expressway, in and out is free, like free like a bird, or free as a bird, as they say. Then Bagala Phase 2 by Sunday, Ogunya Day is also free, and in and out, yeah, it's free, really free. I can see some free movements there. The road's really wide, and you just have to control your speed limit. Do not overspeed because the road is free and wide. Okay, the Oroshoki interchange. Okay, you can understand that the road closure based on the road rehabilitation on Third Mainland Bridge. So only the motorists coming in from the island to the mainland are plying that road for now because of the time. But the road is closed to motorists going to the island from mainland. So it means you want to go to the island, take the Ikorodu Road. Then there is the William Street Fakogbagada, also free in and out. All right, Maryland bus stop, Ikorodu Road is moving traffic, and of course the reason for any slow movement will be because of the traffic light alternation. All right, there is Hotel Newcastle. That's the Oshodi Apapa Expressway, Bagada Expressway as well. It's also free in and out. Let's see which one is okay. Ikorodu Road, Anthony Bus Stop. That's Anthony Bus Stop. Is also moving traffic. You know that motorists will now be plying that road more because of the closure of the Third Mainland Bridge. All right, due to road rehabilitation. All right. It's busy, but it's a moving traffic. Really, really moving. It's no slow movement, but moving traffic. All right, I'll be taking calls in a matter of minutes as I go back to sports update. Let's see what we have on the menu. Welcome back to the show, Sports Trip on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. All right, for Nigeria Premier Football League, NPFL, Kano Pillars and Sports Lagos will play today at 4 o'clock. Doma United will also play against Gombe United at 4 o'clock today. And then tomorrow we have Katsina United and Abia Warriors, Heartland Football Club versus Enugu Rangers. There is Lobby Stars and Bayelsa United. Not forgetting Kwara United and Enyimba facing off tomorrow as well. Plateau United and Aqua United will host each other. There is Remo Stars and Bendel Insurance. There's also this matches for tomorrow. Now there is a game that has been postponed because of continental commitment. That Sunshine Stars hosting Rivers United. Now Rivers United are in the CAF Confederations Cup right there on the continent. All right, so the match this weekend for the NPFL match day 27 will not hold. That game will be rescheduled. All right, but then there will be Monday evening football. That's Niger Tornadoes and Shooting Stars coming up at 4 p.m. on Monday. Let's see what the standings is looking at like. Lobby Stars in first with 46 points after 26 matches. Enugu Rangers with 45 points in second place after 26 matches. Enyimba also played 26 matches yet and 45 points they got. Only on goal difference separating them and Enugu Rangers, and they are sitting third. That's Enyimba. For Plateau United, they are sitting fourth with 44 points after 26 games. Remo Stars in fifth place, 42 points after 25 matches. So they have a game outstanding. All right. Of course, coming in, let's see who this is. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. Good afternoon, talk to me.
Yeah, I just want to know if Finidi George is the permanent coach of Super Eagles now.
First of all, what is your name and where you are calling from?
My name is Mike. I'm calling from Ikeja.
Okay, Mike from Ikeja. He's interim.
Okay.
Yes, temporary appointment. But hopefully there will be something tangible that will come out at the end of his stint. But for now, let's enjoy this victory and what we are hoping to come more. Okay?
All
right. Thank you, Mike.
right, thank you.
All right, Mike from Ikeja, thanks for always calling in on the show. One of these days, we'll do something about your consistency. Yes, right. Now, the bottom three of the NPFL so far, Gombe United sitting 20, sitting 20th on the log. Heartland also, same points as Gombe United, 23 points, but Heartland on 19th position. Goal difference separating the two sides. That's 23 points for Heartland and Gombe United. Now for 18th placed team, Aqua United. Wow. How the mighty have funny. Well, considering that Aqua United had just recently won NPFL title. I mean, how many seasons ago? Not long now. Yeah, they're on the brink of getting relegated to the NNL. Okay, they are sitting 18th, all right, with 28 points after 26 matches. Okay, moving on from there now to the Super Eagles. Now, Finidi George is expressing his excitement, his delight for the Super Eagles as the big Ghana for the first time is in 18 years. Yeah, it's been a while since we got that victory. I guess that's why this Ghana Jollof banter is always strong. We know that we cannot brag on winning Ghana in the recent times, so we just think of, okay, what do we do better? What do we think we do better than Ghana? And of course, anytime they are dragging any African country, especially during this just concluded Nations Cup, it's always Ghana. That's always on everybody's lips. Okay. It's Finidi George continues and says, and I quote, "I feel happy. It's not easy. We know the rivalry between Ghana and Nigeria, but of course, coming here to win is a good one for me. That's for him. All right. Hopefully, we will have more wins. Of course, more wins for the Super Eagles, especially with Finidi George in charge of the team. All right. He says he didn't keep the same formation which was used by Jose Pesero. The team played 3-5-2, but in the AFCON it was only Osimhen, and we felt he was doing so much running alone. Of course, it was obvious. He wanted another player to also do the running. That pair would help. Once the player gets the ball, there was an opportunity for a pass. We had to risk it somewhere, but we had to get something going forward. All right, and they did get something going forward. All right, next one, we definitely will win better with better goal margin. I'm confident. So on Tuesday there will be a friendly match against Mali. So we have a match against Mali. That's in 3 days' time, and hopefully we'll beat Mali by more than even 2 goals. Okay, maybe 3-0. They will not even score. So clean sheet for Nwabali, right? Right. Okay, Nwabali was also exceptional in that game against Ghana. I mean, made a couple of saves. I mean, some long range shots, towards him, and he parried some of the ball over the bar. All right, he was really stellar in that game. Overall, all the players played well. And of course, I mean, I just can't stop praising Ademola Lookman, scoring goals for the Super Eagles. Scored as many goals as the Nations Cup. So continue to score goals even in the friendly. I mean, before you know it, he probably will surpass some goal scorers in Nigeria, and of course, he'll get his name egged in history. All right, moving from there now to a little bit of other sports before we go straight to international football for Euro 2026 qualifiers, and some friendly matches also coming up, that involve South American teams, countries, and of course European countries. You're still listening to Sports Triple Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. I get more traffic updates in the course of the break. Update again. Traffic, good movement from Otedola to Opik, and return journey from Opik to Otedola is looking good. Generally, Ojodubeja is calm and cool, except from grammar school to VIS being slow due to palliative work being carried out by men of Lagos State Public Works. Officials, traffic managers definitely on ground doing the needful. All right, still some more updates. This incident report from Ikorodu. Location is at the Jane Ward Sabo roundabout. The type of incident is mechanical fault. That's engine problem. Of this Tata Red Bus, and of course, action being taken is tow truck has been contacted for prompt evacuation, but it has caused backlog of traffic all the way to Sabo roundabout. But then traffic managers definitely on ground doing the needful. I think I'm going to get more reports as I see. I can see good movements in that platform being, messages coming in. Of course, I'll be getting them across in the course of the show as we have more times to get more updates for us. All right. Okay. Traffic opening. This one just dropped. Update from Imota Ikorodu. Busy movement from NNPC, NAFSAT, inward Somi, down to Itamaga, both inward and outward. This is due to road rehabilitation going on along that corridor. Meanwhile, traffic officers are visible along that corridor doing the needful. So low cost inward Sabo Unimalu down to Sabo roundabout is cool and calm. All right, thank you for that update, control room. Okay, going back to other sports now for updates. In other sports, we have Australian Grand Prix this weekend in Formula One. Of course, some updates in tennis. Yes, as we get to enjoy the WTA and ATP tournaments as we approach the second Grand Slam of the year, of course, which is the Roland Garros French Open. Red Bull's Max Verstappen fought off a challenge from Ferrari driver Carlos Sainz to take pole position for the Australian Grand Prix. Sainz was quickest in the first two parts of qualifying, but the world champion bounced back in the top 10 shootout to take pole by 0.27 seconds. Now, Lando Norris will start third ahead of Ferrari's Charles Leclerc after a grid penalty for Red Bull's Sergio Perez. Now, Mercedes' George Russell was 7th, while Lewis Hamilton finished only 11th. Well, this is definitely what the main race will look like, how they're going to start, who starts in front, who starts in which position. But then we've also seen that sometimes the position that they start, the grid that they start, the grid number rather that they start in, sometimes doesn't reflect the outcome of the final race. Of course, at the end of the final race, because you can see some exceptional drivers starting at the back and then finishing the race as winners of that race. But then this is Max Verstappen. He's the world champion. He's been winning world championship back to back in Formula One for the past 3 years. This will be his 4th year if he wins in a row. Is there anybody that can just push him aside and win this Grand Prix this weekend? Except he has anything mechanical fault, with his car. I don't think anyone can do it. But then it's going to be some sort of miracle if it happens. Okay, Norris's teammate Oscar Piastri made a 4-6 for McLaren, while Albert's Yuki Tsunoda and the Aston Martin's Lance Stroll and Fernando Alonso completed the top 10. So these are the top 10 standings for the main race tomorrow. Top 10 qualifying for the main race tomorrow. That's it for Formula One now, and of course the Australian Grand Prix. Moving from there now to what we have in the tennis Miami Open. This continues started on the 17th. Of course, we end at the end of this year, this month, the 31st of March. All right. Results coming in from the women's singles of the Miami Open. Sloane Stevens, the game, of course, was suspended, but she was trailing Serstia 2-5, but then maybe the game will return anytime soon, or maybe not. But then there is Navarro beating Emma Navarro beating Storm Hunter 6-4, 6-2 to progress to the next round of 32. Aryna Sabalenka, who of course has been in the news because of the demise of her former boyfriend. She beat Paula Badoza 6-4, 6-3 to progress to the round of 32. Alexandrova also progressed to the round of 32, beating Vekic 6-3, 6-4. Pavlyuchenkova also beats Rojas 6-2, 6-1 to progress to the round of 32. Coco Gauff, yes, the number 3 seeded player, beating Podorosa 6-1, 6-2. Elena Rybakina lost the first set, but came back to progress to the next round, beating Thorsen 3-6, 7-5, 6-4. Victoria Azarenka also progresses to the next round, beating Stearns 7-5, 3-6, and 6-4. Now, for the men's singles now, let's see, what do we have? Denis Shapovalov and Stefanos Tsitsipas. Game, it has been suspended. Of course, should be resuming anytime. I don't know when. But Denis Shapovalov was leading 2-1 at the time. Also, Yannick Sinner and Vavasori's game suspended. Yannick Sinner was leading his fellow countryman 3-2 before that game was suspended. I don't know why a lot of games were being suspended. Andy Murray also his game with Echeverry 3-3. The game was on, also has been suspended. But the games they were played into completion. Makat beating Andrei Rublev. That was been an upset. 6-4, 6-4 to progress to the round of 32. Humbert also progresses to the round of 32, beating Van de Zandschulp 6-4, 6-3. Safiullin beat Diego Schwartzman. A lot of upset here. 6-2, 6-4. Gal Monfils beat Lajovic 7-6 and 6-4 to progress to the next round of 32. Let's see the games to come. Tommy Paul will face a fellow countryman, American Dem Jr. Let's see Francis Tiafoe versus O'Connell. There is still a Fritz playing against Brazilian Sabot Wild. There is Jari and Draper facing off in another round of 64 match. Let's see. Public and Nardi also will face off. I think tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow in the round of 64. Carlos Ruud and Van Asch will face off also tomorrow. Sebastian Corda versus Roberto Bautista Agut will also face off. Danny Evans and Chris Eubanks tomorrow at 7:45. There is Alex Vera facing Felix Auger-Aliassime. Also tomorrow there is Grigor Dimitrov versus Tabilo, and also Hoffman and Andre Manarino. Not forgetting Karen Kachanov and Laszlo Jere in the round of 64 coming up tomorrow. All right, just to look at some friendly matches coming up, and of course I will be signing out with that one for the end of the show Sports Strip this wonderful Saturday afternoon. But let's see what we have on the roads for traffic update now. Traffic update from Imota Ikorodu, sorry. Busy movement from NNPC NASFAT inward Sawmill down to Itamaga, both inward and outward. This is due to road rehabilitation going on along that corridor. Meanwhile, a traffic officer is visible along that corridor, doing the needful. Locals inward Sabo Onimalu down to Sabo roundabout is cool and calm. Lagos really is working. There's no more. We have Porto, we have this, and then government is not doing anything about it. Government is doing a lot about it now. Odo Abulegba asks this now. Generally, area is looking very calm, no cause for alarm whatsoever. All Jalba and Charity intersections, including all the adjoining roads, is good. The stretch of Abule Egba, Ajegune corridor, both inwards and outwards, is also good. Ilepo corridor, both inwards and outwards, steadily moving, but very much on ground doing the needful. Impediment is not recorded there. That's some good movement. There, good reports coming in from there as well. Right, let's see some matches coming up this weekend starting today. Some results coming in from yesterday's matches for friendly matches and in the early hours of today. As I said, Nigeria playing against Mali, two Eagles of Mali and Super Eagles of Nigeria on Tuesday in a friendly match. I think the time will be 4 p.m. Nigeria time on Tuesday. Tuesday. Okay, today we have some games coming up. Already, Argentina beat El Salvador 3-0, Peru 2, Nicaragua 0. And later today at 6 p.m., Ireland and Belgium, England and Brazil, Denmark and Switzerland, France and Germany, not forgetting Tunisia and Croatia. All right, that's where I say thank you for being a part of the show. I'll be back this evening for Sportline between 6:30 and 7 p.m. This evening, Sportline between 6:30 and 7 p.m. Thank you for being a part of the show. My name is Dari Johnson. Good afternoon and God bless.